Um, when last time I tried to stream it, like instantly died the internet. So I did a fair bit of building offline. I did try to record it. Hopefully that will be something I can upload. Hopefully the recording went well. Um, so yeah, that might show up. But we're done with functional, well, bare bones functions. There's like some other things I want to try to add on, but yeah, it should mine basically is what I'm getting at. And then of course there's still a lot of aesthetics to work on, but let's do some field testing. I have had it charging, and I believe it's completely charged at this point. Battery. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can go out. Okay. And it just turned morning, which is good timing as well. I do have to do some messing with the hinges again, and when I lost power and shut everything down, and it wasn't charging yet. Of course, the hinges had no power, so they couldn't hold their position. Things just kind of flopped around and ended up in that awkward position. So I'll need to manually adjust those to get them all lined up again. But I want to do that not in the base. So let's get rolling. Driving, I think maybe it's the fact that these are not welded, but it is absurdly hard to steer. Just get off. Just drive. Thank you. Yeah, oh god, that feels so much better now. I don't want to... That's a lot of steel plate. Oh, where am I going? Okay. We're gonna field test on the iron first. I'll just turn... I don't know which one was closest. 600 meters. Wasn't there something on the way to the iron? Or maybe the, no, I think the iron was on the way to something else. I think that might be it. Okay. God, everything's so deep. All right. Thinking I may want to try and see if I can merge block down that whole tray. Just for a little bit extra stability. We'll see if I can rig something like that up. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a drag. So I think, yeah, he's kind of got all over the place, so I'm going to have to go one by one. Did that go down when I was telling it to go up? That one, oh, that one's, yeah, that's probably one of the ones in the back that's butting up against the wall or something. Yeah, that's, I should start at the front, actually. Pretty sure everything should be at, well, except that one. Everything about this last one should be at an 83, I believe. It should be safe. Shouldn't this? Ah, I swore I set these all to be interesting. And it only kept on what? 1? Huh. Maybe I just misclicked and didn't notice. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. I'm trying to use controls from the other game I was just playing, and it's not at all compatible. Okay. I think... Now let's see if that actually... Okay, it did. Yeah. We'll do one at a time. I was tempted to just do them all, but let's do one at a time. So this one actually went too far. Actually, let me make sure I fix their velocity. Just make sure and zero them all out before. That just... It looks more severe of an angle than 83. But no, maybe not. Okay. Come on. Nope. That didn't look right. looked like it was going to go right into the edge of the... Yeah, I need to stop that. Because the one behind it is too forward. Which one are you? Nope. So, okay, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hinge 5 drastically needs to come back. I also need to fix hinge 10 before I can finish. I wonder if I should just extend it all and let it kind of clang its way out into a straight line again. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and fingers crossed, because this is insane. Things got all wonky. Was it 0.5? Maybe? No. I think I decided that that was a little fast. I think I wanna... Especially because this is gonna be... You know, this extension is gonna be part of the drilling process. I don't want it to be just rushing into the ground. So we're gonna do 0.3 maybe. I feel like that's even a little fast for the drilling. We'll give that a shot. 0.2. Okay, full extension. Let's double check everything's at a nice either. Well, yeah, everything should be 0. There's no either. Okay, good. So now, grab them all back and reverse. And this should be nice and smooth. It's unfortunately slow. It'd be cool if I could have a different speed value for one direction than the other. I also wonder if when I'm in a mining hole, I'm gonna have clearance for this folding. I may well need to actively kind of widen my holes as I go. Yeah, I'm quite sure that I do. Which means I need to set up a control. I need to set up all the controls. Okay, so we want step 1 is going to be hinge reverse. Oh, well, actually that's not true, is it? Step 1. needs to be, oops, needs to be the turret controller, so I can actually aim. There you are, control. Okay, step 1, aim the platform. Step 2 will be reverse the hinges. Then, so that I can widen my hole, I need to be able to pause my forward momentum, so I'm going to need hinge lock, I guess. Not thrilled with the idea because of the way it acts weird with the angle readout. Makes me wonder if there's other weirdness going on, but I don't know if I turn them off, I don't know that they'll be as good at holding their position. So let's do a hinge lock. Hinge lock on off. And then once my hinges are fully extended, we extend pistons. Oh wait, I want to not have to hold the button to drill the whole time. I'm just gonna throw that here. There. Now pistons. Reverse. And I guess just in case, I'll add a stop to those as well. Although I could always just reverse it. Because there's not like a piston lock, I'd have to just turn the pistons off. I could do it. You know why not? I've got a spot on the bar. Let's just throw the button there. If I never use it, I never use it. Just on off. And then the pistons, apparently I already hit. I just want to double check what velocity I've got those at. I feel like that might be a bit fast. In fact, I think that's default. Yeah, I never got around to tweaking those. How far can I go? How low can I go? You know what? I'm going to extend again. I want to be able to see, because you're going to be dealing with exponential increases based on, you know, the forward momentum. I don't know that I've ever tried to manually enter a value, but the slider definitely doesn't have as fine increments. Pistons. Oh, you know what? I have a group. Come on. Pistons. Okay, it never takes a negative as a negative when I enter it. So I'm gonna wait until we're extended, or we're at 0 angle. And then I'll input a positive because they'll start moving as soon as I do that. Unless I turn them off first, but I'll just wait. We're almost there. Yep, that looks good. So let's try to see. If I use a slider, I think 0.1 is as low as it goes. So let's see if I can go into like the tenths. Ah. No, it didn't take it. It went up to 0.1. That's awfully fast. Oh god, I didn't anchor. And the hinge is having trouble. Oh yeah, I'm actually a little off the ground. Okay. So both the hinge and my vehicle having a little trouble there. Totally forgot my anchor. Silly. Alright. Once my wheels are firmly planted, then I'll lock down. I think I'm gonna have to go red zone into that main hinge for the platform. That was a loud noise. Okay. We're more on the ground. I'm thinking we're ready to just try it though. Since I'm at as low as I can go on the pistons. It's a shame. Really wish you could get a little more precise on those. I'm not so sure I'm going to end up ever having the reach I'd like to have on this thing. The extra bit with a longer, like extra pistons in in behind the drill itself that I can switch onto. Like that's why I put the merge blocks there. I don't know that that's ever going to be a reality because of the weight once it's extended. But I'll probably still try it. I'll just... Ooh. Right. Yeah. I was about to say, I'll just make sure I blueprint the vehicle first, and then I was like, wait a minute, I haven't done that yet. That's stupid. Oops. Let's go ahead and blueprint the vehicle. Can I remember the quick command? No, I don't believe I can. Are you updated? Usually it goes right to the top. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. It's at the bottom. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe they do go to the bottom. I can delete the absurdity. That one never really worked. Oh, well, actually, biggest problem I ran into with that one was the stupid, weird terrain that they went with for Earth. So I just gave up on it once I like crashed it in a ditch that I couldn't even see. Alright. We're blueprinted. Okay. Anchor first. Why can't I see that light very well? We're locked. I did not particularly like that. Apparently I misjudged where that was going to be. I prefer if I had to actually extend the piston to reach the floor. But whatever. Landing gears are pretty durable. And I'm on sand, so. Alright, so we're locked. We should be aligned fairly well for the iron. Ooh, wait a minute. If I have to make extra wide holes, I may need to make sure that my wheels are a little further back from the direction I'm going. Yeah, I should do that. Unlock. Thinking that should be plenty of space. Relock. Okay, now, first test of our rotor and hinge. Did I leave some? Oops. Did I leave a lock on somewhere? That's not locked. What about the rotor? The rotor is locked. Let's ramp that torque up to well past safe. Incomplete. How did that happen? Oh man. Is it the one in the frickin' middle? What? Oh, this was working. I guess now the wheel's in a slight... I mean, look, it moved like the tiniest bit. What? Lame. Lame, lame, lame. So many lameness. One ladder. Thank you. None of these look... Oh. What the hell? When? How? That's weird. Oh, I bet it bottomed out when I was driving on the absurdly poor surface and trying to leave and position this thing and stuff. Alright, well, I mean, we had more cargo than we needed, so mystery solved. Alright. That's not what I want. I want... Okay, so the rotor's got enough torque. The hinge is not happy though. The hinge will not do anything. Even though it actually has more torque potential than the rotor, although admittedly it also has a much harder job, but this part is the easy part. I want it to go down. It won't even do that. There's something up. Let's, oh, no. Let's do this. See what that does. Besides make a really loud noise. Just take another peek at the settings and make sure there's... I remember setting up the turret controller, but maybe I messed something up. I'll double check it. I need to turrets. Okay. Rotor, hinge, 3x3. Elevation. That should be working. As far as I know. Unless... Does the hinge have to be on top of the road? I hope not. I hope you can do elevation before the azimuth. Like, you know, the way they are right now. Admittedly, I do usually, or always have, put the rotor on the bottom, but there's nothing in the description to make me believe that this would not work. However, it will not work. So I think we have a very critical design flaw here. I think that must be it. I don't see any other reason. Unless I don't know, because they don't have attach points on their sides like pistons do. Hinges just don't. So it couldn't be attached to like the ore detector or anything like that. See, watch. See, not attachable, not attachable, not attachable. Yeah. Nope. Get rid of it. Thank you. Have to hold down a button and then hit another button, but then sometimes it doesn't register the holding and you, yeah. Anyways, that's a problem. That's a big problem. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to fix, because I'm gonna have to like rig up a crane, disconnect the rotor, give this thing power so that the hinges don't all just go all fucking, what is that? Wacky, wavy, inflatable, flailing arm guy. Oh my god. I really wish I knew that this wouldn't work. See, because this gives me the clearance without adding additional clearance that I didn't want up there. And it gives me the clearance to, once I'm turned, be able to still go left and right. Because if this were down here, that would be a lot harder to accomplish. Like, I'd have to basically allow for it in the rest of the build, make sure there's space, which I didn't want to do. I don't know what to do. If I just change their positions, that just isn't gonna work. It won't be able to, the rotor down here, it'd just be like grinding, probably, when it's spinning left to right. We've already established that I need to widen my hole, which means I need left and right a lot while I'm drilling. What can I do to fix this? I'm gonna have to think about it. Can't believe I thought for sure this time I was gonna be finally good to go. This needs some adjustment. That could definitely be more on the center. What a drag. What an absolute drag. I really did not know that that was not acceptable. Let's see if I can get this roughly centered. Sure. Oh, now I have to drive on that freaking... Or do I? Maybe I don't. I think I'm gonna see if I can get away with riding on the highest possible clearance. Oops, not what I meant to press. That. Oh, there we go. Just to protect that cargo. Jesus, camera went super crazy. Alright. That looks pretty good until it gets heavy, but you know, that'll be adjustable as well, so that I can kind of have optimal traction for both a full load and an empty load. Wow, I let off the throttle and this thing just keeps rolling. I haven't touched the throttle in a while. Oh, you know what? I would have cleared that, but oh well. I have, of course, an easier connection planned for when I'm returning with loads, and you know, I was kind of waiting to actually finish setting it up until well, it mattered, but rather than driving on that like I can't even begin to describe how terrible that felt. Oh, I changed the layout of the base since then. Alright, well, I'll just have to run a few extra pipes, I guess. That's fine. Waste some more resources. Why are you upside down? That displeases me. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, did I turn on my parking brake? Probably. Best to know for sure. I'm getting to the point where I'm just like so defeated that I'm just burning hydrogen now instead of actually having to care about the future. Alright, I need... Oh, and I completely wasted my hydrogen because I'm not even ready to be up here yet. Well, okay, first off, I have plenty of steel plate. I'm sure I need some of these guys. I'm positive, in fact, for the piping. That should be good to get me started. And I think I'll just use the simple. Let's make sure I have plenty of clearance instead of making it harder on myself than I need to. Ought to do. Ooh, the height though, because the ground seems to slope. Yeah, maybe I'll just, I already have plenty of clearance. Maybe I aim for that. So, right about there. I always prefer these kind of the more vertical. It makes it easy based on where I tend to put my reverse cameras to line up with one of those white lights. Plus it's more common for me to be trying to fit stuff like next to than, oh god. Dang it, I am just so not focused after my epic failure, which whoever you are that just logged in missed. My car's a bust. Didn't work. I think because I have a hinge. So I'm using a turret controller to control it, and I wasn't sure. I've never tried it before. I assumed I could get away with having the vertical underneath the azimuth controller, but it's not working, and I'm assuming this is why. I can't figure out any other reason, because it'll spin left to right, but I can't tilt up and down. So that's what I'm dealing with, and I completely lost track of my build planner. So let's just do that again. So annoyed it didn't work. I don't know what to do. Aside from drink some coffee. Parts. Give me the parts. Give me the parts. Alright. So yeah, I realize that I'm working on a parking spot for a vehicle that doesn't even work, but I just I don't want to leave it draining power, and I need to think about what I'm gonna do. Low, but it should still work. Oop, forgot about the magnets. But looks like we're good. Definitely want to get rid of those magnets. These things can cause a ton of problem once your vehicle has a lot of weight behind it. The magnets will still work, but all that weight will just create extra moment or extra force behind the movement and just destroy one or both connectors. So I definitely need to turn those magnets off. Start with the one on the ship. Actually, you know what? Let's make this really easy on ourselves and go right to it. Sometimes I do leave the magnets on. Sometimes it's nice, but for mining vessels, it tends to be a little dangerous. Unless they're like more like single cargo, lighter. But when I build these heavy rigs, yeah. Connector. Forgive my necessity to waste time naming everything. You do not need to be in the toolbar or in the terminal. Ah. Good deal. Okay. That just, it compromises the whole design. I mean, I guess I could get it welded and see, and maybe it has... Well, no, because see, if I wanted to do greebling, I'm not going to be able to do that if the only way is to, like, add even more space. But I've already got a substantial gap that I need to... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if I'm more certain... See, because the idea is that, like, I was probably going to have that tray pointed at, let's say, roughly 45, 50 degrees while I'm mining. Especially because, as we saw when I actually went out to the iron vein, I don't really have the clearance between my wheels to get all the accordion of pistons unfolded. So I have to be at a more extreme angle. But if I'm at that extreme angle, then that means rotation is going to bring like the edges up against like the cockpit at least, and possibly even any armor I put on. So you know, because that front corner will basically be lower, or like, you know, tilted down, and then when it's spinning, it's going to be spinning down here, so it's just gonna, yeah. So, however, thought of completely revamping the front wheels so that I do have 100% clearance, and it's gonna look like it's gonna look absolutely ridiculous with how much wider these are gonna have to come out. But anyways, give myself clearance so that this will always be operating at a 90-degree angle. If I do that, then I can still have all the. Wait, can I? No, wait, no, that doesn't work. I don't want more spacers. I don't want to have to put like 3 devices in there because the thing's gonna be. I wonder if that really is the problem. I mean, it's the only thing I can think of as to why I can turn left and right, but I can't go up or down. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Come on, you can do that jump. Let's put that plate back. There. I do not know what to do. All right, let's see if there's some other project I can occupy myself with while I kind of let that ruminate. I'm very like I'm not super efficient per se. Obviously, I'll definitely do things kind of the slower way and the harder way. But for whatever reason, when it comes to mining, I really just like to get just a crap ton of ore in one trip rather than making a bunch of small trips, which is why I end up with monstrosities like this. But yeah, maybe it's time to bite the bullet. Like, I really wanted to design all new stuff here. Like, I wanted to get a good miner rover working because I've not yet done that before. I've had various mining ships. Those are easy. I feel like if I just make a mining ship, even quote unquote temporarily, I'll probably just never get back to trying to address this. However, I need the resources. I could make some sort of a really like basic that I don't care about cargo hauling rover, just to, I mean, I suppose I could even use that, but that's a lot of extra weight to drag around for no reason with the whole drill assembly. So if I'm just hauling cargo, I was thinking I could make a rover just with a couple of containers, nothing too crazy. I know for me to say that, it's probably still going to be bigger than it needs to be, but and maybe I just go hand drilling's such a pain in the ass though, such a drag. Although I guess I could do that and get some silver, and then at least I have better tools, and it's something to do to let me not have to solve this right this second. Or I could start thinking of, yeah, it's too soon. I don't have the resources. I can't start working on a large grid rover base. I could do another scouting run, but those tend to be extremely uneventful. I mean, how far was that? It was like 30 kilometers away, I think, before I found the ice. Ice, where is the ice? Was it? No. Oh, right. Yeah, had to look through the earth. Yeah. Yeah, 30 kilometers, basically. Yeah, it's just basically flying around and doing that. That'll be boring for everybody. Don't want to work on this base because I'm going to abandon it because it's, well, 30 kilometers away from ice. Oh, nothing feels like an actually good use of my time. Well, I guess I can just kind of start with a basic framework, start kind of mulling over thoughts for my rover. I'll have it connected to the base until we're done, so that it will have the benefit of charging the whole time I'm building it, which is one thing that's so frustrating with small grid builds. Been a while since we've seen any spiders. No, not low enough yet. These are always a very big challenge. I haven't finished one. I've started one twice. Sheer amount of resources. In fact, you know what? I may not even actually need one because I bet you I could fit all of this base's parts into the cargo on that miner, as long as I don't have minerals in it, for relocation. At least I would hope so. There's 9 containers. Oh shit, that reminds me. We have a damaged container to address. I will definitely forget about that if I don't handle it. I should just double check all of them. Make sure they're 100%. Can't get to that one. Yep. Couldn't hear it. It was still working. I bet I need energy. Wasn't as low as I thought it would be. Why is that acting weird? It's like laggy or something. What's up with that? This is a local save. That was weird. Well, that was a nice 30-second distraction. There's gotta be a way around this. I guess I could just move the cockpit and then just keep this as they are, just reversed, rather than having to add any additional space. I think maybe that would be enough. really hard to say for sure. Let's think, where else would a cockpit be passable? Obviously it can't go in the front and low. Side's kind of taken. Back's taken. It'll look really terrible if it's just like hanging off out here. Super rear mounted, like some of those contraptions one sees, might make a little more sense, like thematically, but doesn't really feel right given low visibility back here. Even though I pretty much never use first person or cockpit view, just because it's just too easy for things to go wrong if you don't have good visibility all around you. I don't know, maybe I should just move it and maybe I won't hate it. I mean, it's not like I'm losing parts. And then I rig up a crane with a landing gear, lock onto the tray, detach the rotor. Yeah. Attach the rotor, flip those over, put it back. And hopefully the crane I rigged doesn't do all that super crazy weird shit that the last one did. Let's see how this will look in a different spot. It's hard too, just because I haven't exactly figured out in my head how the armor is going to go, so it's hard to know for sure. weld it and see what it looks like. Oh, you don't use the same parts as the other cockpit? How do I have none of the parts for the... Really? Huh. That's a big difference in the parts. 5 more computers, 50 more bulletproof glass, 10 small steel. Huh. That surprises me. Considering they function exactly the same way and they're fairly close in size. Let's charge while I'm waiting. Do a little bit of multitasking. What did I just press? Oh yeah. Scrap. I already feel like I hate this, but maybe I can make it work somehow with the armor. Not that that's exactly my strong suit. But at this point, I'm okay with an ugly functional miner rather than a pretty non-functional miner. Well, not that this thing was ever pretty, but you get the point. Alright. Let's have some looks. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It doesn't work. It does not work there, it doesn't look good there, but I'm gonna leave it there and try and get this thing working. That's what I'm gonna do. How do I want to do it? I'm gonna want to lift up. And I'm gonna want to leave the whole vehicle there because driving on this shit sucks. So, am I seeing damage on that armor? Or is that... Oh, no, that's just the way that... Yeah, that's those are the angles that I made. They just looked funky from this direction. Okay, so pistons. I should think one would suffice. So Ah, shit. Oh, wait, no, yeah, mag plate. Mag plate. Will fit right there just fine. I think. Well, I don't know. It might be a tight squeeze. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. That is rather close. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit a back plate in between there. Get, you. Behave yourself. Listen to me. Aw, man, I'm stuck. Burn hydrogen. Can't see the direction. Yeah. Of course. Alright. We're wasting hydrogen. I don't want you there. My ship parks there. That's way too close. Guess ship's not moving for a while. Should do. I'm not gonna bother with the stupid piston top parts. At least we have a plan. Hopefully it works out. It's nothing worse than when I'm like, I just don't know how I want to address this particular thing, and I have nothing else I can work on in the meantime. Good old Pertam. I keep pressing the button to get up out of the chair before I exit the menu. And that time I just pressed the wrong button. Not following all my normal procedures because these are gonna get deleted ASAP. Okay. Get a connection and then attach that rotor. I'm gonna see if I can get a decent oh god, thanks Storm. Hello? No? It's not letting me adjust my camera at all from here. Yep. Cool. I'll set up a control panel so I can watch it. Unless there's one already in a good spot. Yeah, not really. I think I want one like right here. Where is it? Changed my mind. About interior. Yep. Oh, no. Shit. Wrong one. Wrong. Don't need that many. Yeah, I need to hopefully make sure that like I get the piston just in reach for the mag plate to be in range for a lock and get the lock without like any other extra forward momentum or force at all, because we want this to be able to just seat right back down exactly where it is. So yeah, that's why I need more buttons. So we'll do, I guess, piston crane. This guy doesn't need a brake because that's the up and down. Oh wait, yeah, well. Yeah, well. It's what's not time sensitive is the mag plate. I can control that on the panel. So I'll do each piston directional and then brake. Which just has to be in the on-off. Okay. Cool. So let's... Oh, you know what? I should slow those down as well. That turns whatever color it turns when it's ready for lock. Yellow? Yeah. Oh shit. Right. Auto lock is on and it freaking did move everything a little. I saw it. I swear it did. God damn it. Well, just keep moving forward and see what happens. Alright, I should be able to control the rotor disconnection from here. Actually, it doesn't look like it. I thought I saw it move, but it looks like it held. I'm sure that's good enough. Oh, small grid. Too far. Yeah, I knew that. Freaking looked off. There. That's good. Hello. Okie doke. Why did that move? Oh, right. It had no fucking power. I said I needed to... I said that when I started talking about this whole thing. I would need to make sure it has power so my hinges wouldn't get all fucked. Now my hinges are fucked. Why did I forget that very important step? You know, it's not that big a deal. All I do is fucking extend it once and then retract it once and it's all good. Still though, I could have just thrown a small battery up there. Alright. Let's hope we seat properly. So, I want... piston one. I think, yeah, I think that looks like it should be connected. Or, in range, rather. It doesn't auto-connect. We have to tell it. See, it says detached in the box right there. We have to tell it to attach. And the fact that this is highlighted means it will succeed. Okay. In my experience, as long as the button was pressable, that meant the thing was in range. Huh. I guess I'll come down more. Oh, that, you know what, those batteries, it's probably higher than it looks. Come on. I guess I'll go take a look since I already... Yeah, it's sticking out a bit. Must just be remembering wrong about the attach button. Okay. Yeah. I feel like that definitely should be working by now. Oh, I guess maybe not. It's really hard to gauge. Also, I hope I don't clip my battery's hitbox. Why did I go that way? That way is no good. Shit. I don't know what I was pressing right then. Holy fuck balls. God damn, that scared the shit out of me. Holy Jesus. Fucking Christ. Damn headphones. I don't normally play with headphones on. Everything's so much louder. Well, not everything, but those types of noises. And that one was extreme. Jesus. Well, anyway, obviously it attached. Current angle 269 degrees, if you say so, sure. Alright, maglock, oh that's right. Maglock needs to be in here. Magnetic plate, I want no longer auto locking. And piston 2 needs to reverse and then on. And then we grind those down. So I guess that's the alien planet, in theory. Doesn't, it's very far away. And it looks very orange. I thought it was meant to look more green, but maybe it's just like the sheer distance. Or could be the mysterious Planet 26 mod that I also installed to this save. I'm sure I read about it at some point before I chose to install it, but I don't remember a thing about it. I'm not sure it's going to actually work just because, I mean, it's freaking PlayStation. I'm not even still sure if there can even be more than 3 celestial bodies in any one save or not on a console, because I read somewhere that there can't, but that might be old information. I don't really know. I certainly never saw anything that said that when I was doing my initial like research on the game's console version, when I was deciding whether or not I was going to bother to get it, because I watched, so I make a point of like not watching anything I'm gonna play. So I really only watch people play PC games, and I mean this game's been out on PC forever. And there was no indication that it would ever be coming to consoles at the time that I discovered it. So yeah, so I watched people play it, and on PC, and of course that means everything's better, all sorts of mods. Way more freedom to set up their save with plenty of stuff in it. So anyway. So yeah, when I did see that it was coming out on PlayStation, of course I was very excited, but also I was a little, cautious, just given that I knew it wasn't going to be the same experience that I'd been watching people play. So I did look into it. Quite a bit, and I certainly don't remember seeing anything that said that it could only have 3 celestial bodies at a time. So I don't know. And Planet 26 plus the alien planet would be 3, but I don't know if this distant worlds that has Pertam and the alien planet, I think it also had a moon. So if it does have a moon, and if there really is a 3-body limit for consoles, then Planet 26, oh, that does look more green now. Planet 26, I'm guessing, would just not show up. Oh, look at that. It disappears, but right about here, look, there's something there. Interesting. That could be a moon. I don't know why it disappears when I look directly at it. Look at that. That's bizarre. I can look pretty much anywhere and it's visible, except once I'm close to looking at it. It's bizarre. Alright, anyways. What are we doing? We changed our vehicle. It's not great weather for driving it out for a test. Yeah, that's definitely the alien planet. The green is a lot more visible now. I suppose it has to do with it was in direct sun. Like extreme direct sun, and it was giving off more orange than green as a result when I was looking at it earlier. Anyways, yeah. So we did some changes. I guess what I could do is just even see if that solved my up-down issue. That might not be a bad idea. Oh yeah, and I'll need to reconfigure those devices. So it's a hinge. 3x3. Crank up that power. Ooh. Keep it out of the red for now. And we'll go into the red if we need to. I think that's... Oh wait, no, this needs an upper limit. So that I don't... It's not even allowed to go backwards on itself. Current angle 0, upper limit 0. The current rotor rotation is out of limits. Is it really? That's interesting. It must be like 0.5, but it won't show that. Yeah, I'll get some energy. So hinge is done, I think. I'll just do a quick double check. I need it in the toolbar so I can tell the... I'm pretty sure it needs to be in the toolbar for the turret controller to be able to grab it. At least during the setup. Okay, and so we have an advanced rotor. Also likely needs torque. Sure, let's just throw that on and see how it goes. And this is going into the red because of the lower... Is that even... I don't even know. Whatever, I'm just... We'll keep it just below the absolute maximum. Yeah, I mean, all I know is that this is some sort of measurement of newtons. I have no freaking clue what that actually is. Like the K and M? I don't know. Alright, turret controller needs to be... Oh, and that's hidden. I'm going to see literally everything I've ever built. I'm sorry, what now? Oh, okay, I hadn't clicked. I thought I did. Alright, so we need azimuth rotor, advanced rotor, elevation rotor is hinge 3x3, wherever it is. Okay, everything else should still be good. Yep. Okay. Oh wait, let me turn back on my thingy what hides the hidden ones. Alright. Still annoyed about all this stupid cockpit and stupid back. Okay. Oh god, I lost all my buttons because I ground down the cockpit. No. Okay, what's here? What needs to be here? I don't know. We'll move on for now. I think this is where I am doing my wheel adjustments. So let's throw something from the wheels that I know I'm gonna need. So we know, for example, we're gonna need to be able to adjust the strengths when we get full, probably. Where's the strength? Why can I not see it? Oh, right. I need to scroll down more. And I'm probably going to need power increase and decrease so that when I'm full, I'm going to need more power. But I also may need to bring it back to, well, I will need to bring it back down when I'm empty, because otherwise when you're trying to park, you go like instantly from 0 to 60 and like basically instantly and crash your shit. But for now, we'll just leave it at that. Next I want my anchor, which is not a group. Where are you? Why don't I see it? Ah, I was right next to it. Switch lock. The piston. This is so that I can lift the vehicle once I'm locked to the ground in case I need to do additional work underneath it. Well, and I was thinking I might, you never know when like you're over a weird sort of ripple in the terrain and your plate or your mag lock just doesn't quite reach. So I pretty much always put the ability to go further. Okay, then it's the drill. So the turret controller is somewhere in here. There it is, I see it. Then, hinges, right? Yes. Which is the group. And I'm pretty sure I decided I needed brakes on that. I wanted the drill to be able to be turned on and left on without me having to hold buttons down. Where are you? Ah. Pistons. And an emergency shut off or whatever for those pistons. Okay, was there anything else? I don't think so. Okay, I am gonna get my hinges perfectly corrected before. Are they? Did they straighten themselves? A bit, but not quite enough. So yeah, I'm gonna get those lined back up properly before I do any other test. Why did you? That's weird. The little symbol for the batteries changed into the folder when it was showing the battery before. Not sure why it's doing that. Whoa. Thinking I set this thing up with like a proper industrial. Ah, you. Why? What even happened there? Oh shit, my weight. I didn't anchor. God damn it, I did it again. Alright, well I'm gonna get the center of gravity coming back this direction. I'll go ahead and lock now though. I'm not gonna come all the way back in. Can't see that. Okay. And now let's re-extend all the way this time so that everything gets straightened out. I cannot believe I keep forgetting to use my anchor. That's a new problem. I've had plenty of vehicles with anchors before and never forgot to anchor. I am seeing less, like, I think, sway on the tray portion than I was before. Alright, looks like, oh, not quite yet. Still working out them kinks. just make sure it's completely settled so that everything has the exact same angle on it. I think we're good. You know, I think now it's actually, as long as I remember to use my anchor, it's actually handling this weight fine at the moment. So we may be able to do the extended drill head for that 85-meter deep gold. And I might even be able to do a double drill, which would be nice because then I could get rid of that stupid arm on the top and just put them in the middle between two drills. Put the light in the camera. Yeah, things are running pretty smooth now. Let's hope I have vertical movement. We're gonna find out right now. I do have vertical move. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at what clanged. Oh, right. Right, all that freaking armor in the front. I totally forgot I had there. You go. Oh, shit. Okay, so inversion is not cool. I don't do inversion, and it's normally not inverted, but for some reason, because I'm on a turret controller, it's inverted. I don't understand why. But yeah, up is down and down is up. That's not okay. So I need to fix that, because that's why I just made things worse. Or at least it certainly seemed like I made things worse. Let's check the bits. See if anything's broken. Maybe that sound was the drill being forced up onto the tray, because it's not really supposed to be that far up. Because it has a larger hitbox than the arm. Anyways, let's get rid of this shit. I wish I could control the controller and not have to be in the camera view for it. I mean, I realize I can do all that same things through the control panel. It's just so much more of a pain in the butt on a controller. Trying to control things through the control panel. All the sliders are just really weird. And you have to like scroll through all the various fields. Anyways, I guess we should test it on an actual ore, right? Are we ready for that? Should I maybe get rid of this armor as well, just in case? I suppose I should. Seeing a bit of my spacesuit like clipping into my field of view for some reason. It's very bizarre. Hopefully I won't be good now. That's do a real test, an actual test. But first, let's try and get completely straight. Oh shit! Duh! Come on, stay on fucking track. I need to fix the controls on that turret controller. I swear I didn't see anything about inverted. And if you even look at the way I oriented my hinge is going from 0 to negative wherever I take it to. So that's down. It's going down. My hinge is going down. My camera's going down. I should be pressing down. But it wants me to press up. So I hate inverted controls. Where is that being caused? Why am I on the rotor? I need the freaking turret controller. And that means I need to get rid of my Heidi button. Okay. Velocity multipliers. Fuck, I don't think it's in here. Maybe in here? No. Son of a bitch. Is it an option? Oh. Right there is all unchecked. This is actually going into the keyboard controller, or controls. What the fuck? See, so it doesn't even show the turret controls. Turret controls, you're actually, they're designed to where you can still control the vehicle because their initial purpose was pretty much like actual weapon turrets. So you can still drive the vehicle while controlling a turret. Which, I mean, is just asking to fucking crash into some shit. But it's still kind of nice that you can, if you need to, like, at least for a second or whatever, get it like a little strafing run. Anyway, so yeah, so because of that, you actually use the right stick for your, like, your direction, your aiming, and the left stick is still applied towards the movement of the vehicle. So, anyways. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to being inverted. Let's unlock from the ground and then get to an ore vein. Alright, the tray seems to be spinning. Yeah, I need to see if I can do merge block. I'll just feel better if that's locked down while I'm in motion. It just will look better. It's kind of lame, like all flopping around. Okay. Oh, I went a little too far. That's pretty close to the limit of the reach on this thing, but the tray is throwing off my perception of my wheels. I guess we'll give that a go. I feel like we got closer before. Doesn't. But yeah, I need to keep the folding hinges away from the wheels. Right. We're locked. Let's orient. So now having to invert up and down is making me want to also invert left and right, but that is not inverted. I wonder if it would fix it. Why did things just go clunk?